All right, so Melbourne, first possession offensively. Kafritzis has got it, running through the offense. Rhymes takes the open three, and he absolutely buries it. So Rhymes will kickstart Melbourne's scoring encounter, and he scores the first basket for Melbourne, who've got a 3-2 lead to start this game. Pakenham on the other end, trying to find big fella Tillman inside. They turn the ball over. Great tee that time inside from, I think it was Rocco and Stanley. And Melbourne bring the ball up offensively. Rhymes pull up two is off the mark. Stanley's hustling for the offensive rebound. He gets it. Back out to Rhymes. To Moultrie. Drives in. Loses it. Carr's got it. Gets a steal. On the other end, takes it coast to coast against Rocker. Rocker with some great defense. Gets the block shot there. And it goes out of bounds. So it will be a Warriors ball from the baseline. They've got 20 on the shot clock. Coffey's got on the three-point line. He takes the three off the mark. Warriors bring the ball up. They get the offensive rebound. An open three, that time from Carr, is swish. And Pakenham answer with a three ball on their end. And it's a 5-3 lead to the visitors. Rhymes at the other, tries to find Stanley inside. Finds the big rocker. The big rocker lines the three ball up there. And the big rocker loves it. Absolutely loves it, does Big Rocker. And he hits the three. Second three-point made for the Black Angels so far, and they lead 6-5. Tillman's got it inside for the Warriors. Takes his two off the mark. Great offensive rebound by Burkic. And he's called for an offensive foul there by the referee. I think it's called for a potential hook. And that's a turnover from the Warriors, so it will be a Melbourne uni ball here from the baseline. So Rhymes brings it up for Melbourne. Finds Moultrie, just a little jab step three off the mark. Kafritzis is trying to get the board. It comes off Fredriksen last. And it will be a uni ball there. Good hustle that time from the captain, Kafritzis. He's got a lot of family in the crowd today, so just a little special mention to the Kafritzis family in the house today. Thank you for your support. All right, Melbourne bring it ball through Moultrie. Now back out to Kafritzis at the top of the key. Finds Rhymes, open three in the corner, should go in. He's off the mark. Big Freddie gets down the defensive rebound for the Warriors. Carr takes the three outside, off the mark. Big rocker. Great start by Rocker. Gets the defensive rebound, and Kafritzis runs in transition. Finds Moultrie. Moultrie's dancing on the three-point line. He drives hard. Tough shot inside. Little runner. It's absolutely nothing but net. And that's a nice two-point field goal that time from Moultrie. 8-5 lead here for the your home team, the Black Angels. Kafritzis was trying to get a steal there up court against Carr. Couldn't get it through. So the Warriors bring the ball up. Tough shot that time from Fredriksen. Great contest by Kafritzis, and Uni got it to bring up the offense. Moultrie just pulls up for three. Very early shot in their possession that time. Off the mark. Pakenham got on the other end. They find the big fella inside, Big Burkic, and he's fouled on the arm by Moultrie. And Burkic is going to go to the line to shoot two. And Matty Burkic makes the first. And he makes the second. So 2 out of 2 for the big fella. All right, so Melbourne bring it up through Rhymes. Rhymes drives hard to the ring. Great finish that time by Rhymes. And on the other end, Moultrie gets the steal. off the silly pass by Pakenham on the baseline. Pulls up for the 2 off the mark. Kafritzis trying to hustle to get the board. He can't. Coffey does. Coffey brings it in transition now for the visitors. And Big Freddie's got it. To the big fella, Big Burkic inside. Tries to dance on Rocker. And Rocker, I think, is picked up for a foul call that time on the arm. And Big Burkic is going to go to the line again to shoot 2. So he goes to the line again, the big fella, and he's off the mark for the first. Melbourne leave this one 10-7, early stages in the first quarter, with just under 6 remaining in the first. He makes a second, so it's a 10-8 lead here for Melbourne. So Rhymes brings the ball up for Melbourne. He goes again, coast to coast to the basket, no good. And look who's there for the easy offensive rebound, and a little putback that time from Big Stanley. And Stanley scores his first field goal for the game and puts Melbourne up by 4. And I think they've caught a foul that time on Kafritzis on the arm. I think it's the 4th team foul. He's not happy with that call. Is the skipper. And he's just been subbed out of the game too, and he doesn't look happy at all. He doesn't look happy. He's having a chat to the he doesn't look happy. Having a chat to the coach now. Just having a bit of a word there. But he'll be all right. He'll be all right. We'll bring the so Pakenham got the ball now. They'll bring it on the front court. After that foul, it's a 4th team foul on Melbourne. So Pakenham will be shooting free throws every foul now. So Melbourne need to be disciplined defensively, not to pick up any cheap fouls here. At the other end, Tillman gets blocked by Stanley. But Tillman gets the offensive rebound, pass out to Carr. Carr takes the 3-pointer. He's off the mark. And Melbourne will bring the ball up through Rhymes. And Kavrizis looks like he's at the bench ready to come back on, which is very surprising. So I'm not sure if the coach had a bit of a certain word there with the skipper himself. And it will be Melbourne just will hang on to the ball here from the baseline. So there will be subs. So Kavrizis will come back into the game, which is a little bit surprising there. Big Rocker will take his first spell on the bench. In for the Warriors for the first time is number 10, Luke Wawiri, and he replaces the big fella Tillman. So on the other end, Moultrie grabs it from the 3-point line, takes one dribble, step inside. A little floater is pure, and great start by the Black Angels here. They lead 14-8. Moultrie scores the 2. He's had a pretty fine start to the evening. On the other end, Carr kiss off the glass for 2. Great pass that time inside from Fredrickson. So Melbourne now got it. So Pakenham are in a zone here. Moultrie, the corner 3. He's pure. Moultrie hits the 3. Bang, bang. He goes. He's happy with that one. Great pass on that side from Melbourne and get the easy 3-point field goal. And at the other end, Fredrickson misses the mid-range jump shot. Rhymes brings it up. Moultrie, he wants to shoot it again, but he just hesitates a little bit on that one. He's finding that Big Lukas. I forgot to mention that Big Lukas Okleski is in the game too. Passes to Rhymes, and Rhymes hits the 3. And we got an early timeout to the visitors. Great pass that time from Moultrie. Rhymes on the corner, hits a big-time dagger 3. And Melbourne Uni lead this one 20-10. With 4 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Just a little shout out to the Petrakis family in Glen Iris. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for the support. And to Big Jickle Reedy too, mate. Thank you for the message and thank you again for the support. And I'll just do a little shout out to Emily Priddle as well, who's in Italy at the moment. Just a shout out, watching her partner again, Big Kafritzis, and also to Jimmy Petrakis too. Thank you for tuning in, and go Tigers tonight. All right, so we will resume possession here for the visitors. So Coffey's got it for the Warriors. Passes to Fredrickson. Now the big fella inside is blocked by Rhymes. Great defense and great discipline from Rhymes, just standing up there. And Melbourne have got the ball offensively through Moultrie. Stanley gives out now to Rhymes at the top. Screened by Lugas. Lugas now drives, passes to Stanley. Bit of contact on the arm. And there's drawn a bit of contact that time from Big Tillman. And Tillman has hit Stanley up on the head there. And Big Stanley, we've got to the line to shoot too. And some subs for Melbourne. In for the first time is Big Stefano Pomerson, who will take out Moultrie. And Stanley hits the first. And he misses the second. Defensive rebound that time from Burkic. And Coffey brings the ball up now for Pakenham. Fredrickson drives inside. The runner is just off. The offensive rebound from Uriri. And Pakenham have got another fresh 14 now. They're trying to find Burkic inside. Great defense that time inside from Sokleski. But it will be last touch off Melbourne, so it will be a Pakenham ball. And subs here for Melbourne, so Stanley will come out of the game. And in for the first time is number 4, Big Zaki Bolglaze. Welcome to the game, Zaki Bolglaze. All right, so Fredrickson finds Tillman inside. Tillman against Bolglaze. Great defense by Melbourne, but Fredrickson gets an open 3. He makes it, but the shot clock just beats him to it. He made it too, so that won't count for Pakenham. Good defense and great discipline by the Black Angels, and they will bring the ball up offensively through Kafritzis. They have an 11-point lead so far. Stefano for 3. He gets it. Great feed by Kafritzis. Stefano was on his own. Not sure where the Warriors were defensively that time, and Stefano hits the big 3. All right, and Big Tillman's got inside for the visitors. Tries to go inside against Bolglaze, and he's called for an offensive foul. Little hook. Great defense that time from Zaki Bolglaze. And Tillman gets a picked up for the offensive foul that time. That will be his second personal. He'll come off. And some subs for both teams. So Nick Patel, number 35, welcome to the game. Checks in, replaces Kafritzis. And also for the Warriors, Ned Carr comes back in. And number 33, Seth Horn, is also checked in for the first time today. So welcome to the game for you boys. All right, so Stefano's got at the top of the key. He's trying to dance on Horn now. Finds Zaki Bolglaze inside. They're on 6 now. Stefano takes a 3. He's blocked. Big block by Carr. So Melbourne have got it. They've got 3 seconds remaining here on the shot clock. So Patel finds Rhymes. Rhymes takes a desperation 3, and he's been clipped on the arm by Horn. Bit of a silly foul that time from the guy who just checked in. But it's going to be 3 shots here for Rhymes. Very silly foul that time from Horn. So Rhymes is going to go to the line and shoot 3 to potentially increase his margin to a game high 17. It could be. All right, and Rhymesy hits the first. Rhymesy puts Melbourne up 25-10 with 2:03 remaining here in the first quarter. All right, Rhymesy hits 2 out of 2. All right, Rhymesy hits 3 out of 3. So great possession that time from Melbourne. Hitting all three of these free throws and putting the margin to 17 points. At the other end, Coffey finds the big fella, Big Burkic inside for a nice little 2. reduces the margin back to 15 for the Black Angels. At the other end, Melbourne just moving the ball really well. At the other end, Bowglaze finds, so look, Lugaz just misses a nice little jump shot that time, little floater. He misses. And Coffey's got it at the other end for the visitors, trying to find Big Burkic inside. He's got a mismatch against Bowglaze. Great defense that time from Sekleski to help out. Open three-point field goal is off that time from Mariri. And Melbourne bring the ball up offensively through Stefano. Stefano finds Lugaz. Lugaz is rejected by Carlo. He came out of nowhere and just blocked it out of here. And at the other, Mariri misses a nice little soda. At the other end, very fast-paced game so far. Patel to Lugaz. Oh, Steph loves his three. He loves the three to Stefano. And Stefano puts Melbourne up 30-12 after that three-point field goal made. He loves it too. And at the other end, Bowglaze gets a steal. Oh, but Rhymes lose it at half court there. So Pakenham will have the ball. Coffey's got it, drives inside, finds Carr, and Carr just makes the easiest of layups. Reduce the margin back out to 16 for Melbourne. So it's probably a two-possession ball game here. Shot clock to game clock, so Melbourne will get a shot, and you would expect Pakenham to also get a shot up here too. So Stefano finds Lugaz. Lugaz takes the three, he misses. Bowglaze gets it, and look who's open again, is Stefano! And Stefano is fouled from the three-point line. The hot man, he's already hit 2 threes, and the Big Burkic fouls him on the closeout, it looks like it. But Stefano will go to the line and shoot 3 to potentially put Melbourne up by 19 already in this first quarter. Would absolutely be crazy. Seeing that Pakenham at the moment have on the standings, they lead Melbourne, I believe, by 1 or 2 on the standings. So this will be a crazy start if they can lead this one up by 19. Oh, sorry, so it's a shot after. Sorry, so the foul call is called, but it's after the shot. So it's only going to be 2 shots here for Stefano. So it won't be the 3 because the referee's called a foul for after the jump shot was taken. All right, so Stefano hits the first. And well done, Stefano. Stefano makes the second as well. So 32-14 lead, and there's a turnover from the inbound. Sorry, guys, I was caught snapping on that one, caught sleeping on that one, and they've called, I think, a turnover on the inbound possession from the Warriors. So it's going to be Melbourne. They're going to get a last shot here. They already lead by 18 points. This is a dream start for them. They'd be licking their lips if they'd be up there. Here we go again. Another 2 inside from Rhymes from Patel. Baseline play is perfect. Melbourne lead by 20. Can you believe it? At the other end, Coffey takes all the way coast to coast and makes a tough layup, gets a friendly roll. But after 1, we have Melbourne Uni Black Angels 34 leading the Pakenham Warriors 16. We have an 18-point lead here for Melbourne, and we'll be back here in about a minute. I'll do a little later. Half time. Are we winning? Yeah, we're winning, Lil. All right, guys, welcome back. It's quarter time here at the cage. Melbourne Uni lead 34-16. against the Pakenham Warriors. Just a few little shout-outs to Robbie Balakis. I'm really sorry for pronouncing your name wrong the last 2 weeks, Robbie, so here's my shout-out to you. Thank you for your support and love your work out in the gym in Bundy. So thank you, Balakis, and thank you to the Commando too. Thank you for your support. Hope you boys like that one live watching at home. So thank you, boys. And also to big, they call him Big, what's his name? Sorry, Big Nickstar. A little shout to Nickstar as well. So thank you for tuning in, Nickstar. All right, so we will resume possession with Melbourne, who've got the ball. So it looks like Pakenham were in a zone. I think they're back into a man-to-man now. So Moultrie's got at the top. Patel drives inside, finds Stefano. Stefano turns the ball over to Coffey. I'm not sure where he was trying to pass that one to. So Coffey's got it on the other end. He finds Fredrickson, who finds Carr inside. Back to Freddie. They're trying to find, looks like they're trying to find Tillman inside here. Tillman's got it in the post. Passes that time outside. And a nice drive inside by Ruri. He makes up for missing a few little sodas that time in the first quarter. And he scores his first basket with the counter. And on the other end, Patel's got it to Stefano. Patel for three. Surely he's misses, but look, great offensive rebound by Stanley. And Melbourne get a fresh 14 here. Stefano finds Ollie inside, off hands. I think it was last off Pakenham there. So it will be a Melbourne ball here from the baseline with just 5 seconds remaining here off the shot clock. Big Rocker checks back in for your Black Angels, and so does Rhymes as well. Zaki Bowlglaze and Nick Patel will take a seat on the bench. So Melbourne have got it with the ball with 5 seconds remaining here on the shot clock. Big Rocker's got it, trying to find Stanley. Moultrie gets it. Left-hand hook is off. Stanley gets the offensive ring. Hasn't touched the ring. Got to shoot it. Oh, they're going back a 14, which I don't think that should be counting. I don't think it hit the ring, but they are just having a word here. I don't think it hit the ring here, and they've called a shot clock violation here against Melbourne. Stefano did hit the jump shot because the shot clock was just about to expire, but it actually did get refreshed to a 14, which technically wasn't the correct call. So it was a shot clock violation that time from Melbourne, and it will be a Warriors ball here, inbounding. On the other end, Fredrickson gets a lucky tip in bounce off Rhymes' hands. He makes the easiest of layups, and he did get fouled on the arm from Rhymes. So Freddie will go to the line to shoot one after making the layup, and he drew some contact as well. So and he makes the three-point play, Fredrickson. So the margin reduced now to 13 after it was a game-high 18. Rhymes at the top, takes the three, off the mark. Coffey pulls down the defensive rebound. Oh, that was a foul that time from Moultrie. Looked like he didn't try to, but he has tunneled. He has tunneled Waruri there in that contest for the ball. And the referees are having a discussion here. They might upgrade this one, potentially, after that one, because that was, yeah, they have called unsportsmanlike. So they've upgraded to unsportsmanlike foul. So the referee's just having a discussion here. They have called unsportsmanlike on Moultrie. So he was going for the ball, but it was a bit of a, a bit of a sickening incident there. He went up for the ball, but he has taken the legs of Maruri there, so hopefully he's all right. Looks like he's back up to his feet, which is a good sign. And we've got some sweepers here who are just sweeping on the floor. But Maruri's going to go to the line and shoot two, and they'll also regain possession as well here. So the referee just confirming who the foul call was on that time. So Waruri will go to the line and shoot two. There wasn't a lot of scuffy that time from either club, so that's a good note. At least we can move on. Though for Waruri is all right, which he is. Looks like he's shooting his free throws. Unfortunately for him, he misses the first. He's going to go to the line and shoot one more here. And the second one is very short, so it just hits the top of the ring and is off the mark. So it will be a Pakenham ball here from the side. It's a 13-point margin here. Melbourne lead so far. So Coffey's got it. Finds Tillman. Tillman wants to go to work. Finds Coffey. Coffey, one drill pull-up jump shot is perfect. And Coffey scores the 2. Reduce the margin down to 11 for the Warriors. And Joshy Boy's not happy with that one. The Melbourne Uni coach, and he calls a timeout. So far it's been all Pakenham. They lead the quarter 7-0 in just under 2 minutes. So 8:08 remaining here in the second quarter. And Melbourne lead this one 34-23. All right, so we're back after that timeout, guys. So Melbourne have got the ball. So Rhymes has now got it for Melbourne. Finds Stanley inside. Bit of contact that time inside. Misses the layup, but geez, a lot of contact. Very unlucky not to get a foul call on that possession. Pakenham got it through Coffey on the other end, looking to try and reduce the margin even more. And turnover that time from inside from Freddie. And Stefano has it to Kafritzis. Kafritzis finds Rhymes all alone at the three-point line. And Rhymes, pure three-point field goal made. Nothing but net. Great assist that time from the skipper, Kafritzis. And on the other end, Coffey pulls up, finds Carr. Carr on the wing, takes a little one-handed, a little floater off the mark. And I love the man, Big Rocker. Pulls down the defensive board. Kafritzis in transition, finds Rocker. Rocker tees it up. He's just off the mark. And Fredrickson brings down the defensive board for the Warriors. He goes coast to coast. Lovely finish on the left for 2. Great finish that time inside from Fredrickson. And Melbourne still have a 12-point lead at the moment. Rhymes inside. Rhymes misses the left-hand layup. Good contest inside from Carr. Definitely changed the shot selection that time. On the other end, Tillman's got it inside for the visitors. He looks to post up on Big Rocker. He's not happy, but he does a little spin move and kisses it off the glass for 2. Great inside move from Big Tillman. He reduced the margin just down now to 10 points. So great quarter by the visitors so far. They have definitely been much better than the first quarter. Shan that did have. Kafris on the other end drives inside. And kiss it off. Gets a friendly roll inside. Kafritzis gets a lucky bounce for his time too. So he makes the basket, drew some contact, and he's going to go to the line to shoot one at the free throw line. He was happy with that one too, was Kafritzis. So he's going to go to the line to shoot one. He's got a lot of support here in the at the cage watching. So you wouldn't want to miss this one, would Kafritzis? And tell you what, he has. And I know his little brother in the Sunshine Coast would be watching him up north, and he wouldn't be happy with that performance that time. So a little shout out to little Eric Kafritzis. And on the other end, Fredrickson drives inside, drew some contact, I think on Sokleski, Lugas, and Fredrickson will go to the line to shoot 2 shots here, the free throw line. All right, and Fredrickson makes the first. And the second is short. Rhymes gets the defensive board. Brings up for Melbourne now. Been very aggressive so far, Rhymes. Rocker drives it inside. And Rocker just misses off the mark. Tillman pulls down the defensive rebound and Pakenham run through Coffey. So Coffey's got it. Inside to Burkic. Great give that time from Stanley. The offensive rebound that time from Saramumba. Okay, and I think the foul is on Kafrutzas that time in the foul call screen. And now he's actually been called for a warning too. So, all right, so it's a foul on Kafrutzas. So it will be a Pakenham ball here from the side. Coffey takes the mid-range two-point field goal, and he makes it off the glass. So he reduced the margin now just to 9 points here. So the visitors have really turned this game back into their favour. At the other end, Rhymes finds big Rocker. Rocker's off the mark from three. Great rebound inside from Big Stanley. And Stanley gets the offensive two. Great hustle on the offensive glass, and he kissed off the glass for it too. Subs in for the visitors. Carr comes back in. He replaces Big Tillman. Really important too that time from Stanley. Looks like that Pakenham will reduce the margin. So a big 2-point field goal that time from Stanley, and love his effort on the offensive rebound to score that too. So 11-point lead here for Melbourne. Coffey does the exact same play on the other end. He misses that jump shot that time because he didn't try off the backboard that time. They get the offensive rebound. Fredrickson drives inside. He's off the mark. Stanley pulls down the defensive board. Rhymes has got it. Rhymes to Kafrutzas on the wing. Big Rocker. Back to Sekleski. Back to Big Rocker for three. Off the mark again. Pakenham got it. Through Fredrickson now. Who's got it? He just pulls up and just takes the three in transition. And he absolutely hits it. 8-point game now. Visitors are coming back slowly. So Melbourne got it through Sekleski. He did hit it off Burkic's legs. So off Burkic's legs last. So it will be a Melbourne ball here from the baseline. Oh, but the referee's come in and might be changing the call here. Oh, they're changing the call. Can you believe it? I cannot believe they've just changed his call. Very unlucky that time against Melbourne. So they've called it off Sekleski's leg. Technically, it might be the right call, but yeah, I'm not happy with that one. So it's going to be a Pakenham ball here. 4 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Melbourne lead 41-33, but it's been all Pakenham so far in this quarter. Coffey drives inside, off Stanley's hands last. Will be a Pakenham ball from the baseline with 6 seconds remaining here on the shot clock. So Coffey's got it. Trying to find someone, finds Big Burkic. Big Burkic is out on the three-point line. He misses off Carr's hands. Should be a Melbourne ball, and it will be a Melbourne ball. All right, the other end. So Rhymes has got it. Kafrutzas brings the ball up for Melbourne. Looks to initiate some offense here. Rocker's got it. Looks to drive inside, lose the ball off some hands. And off Rocker's hands. Just trying to do a little bit too much there, Big Rocker. Leave that to the little guard to do that, I reckon. So it will be a Pakenham ball here from the baseline. Looks like that Moultrie. Moultrie's going to come back in for Melbourne in the next possession. So Coffey's got it through Carr. Carr to Fredrickson. He pulls up for a tough two, off the mark. Bryce pulls down the defensive rebound, runs offensively for Melbourne. Drew some contact, surely. And they haven't called a foul that time on Rhymes. And unfortunately, Zachy Bolgames was out of bounds at the time, and they've called a out of bounds that time, as he was, his foot was on the line. So some subs here for Melbourne. As I said, Moultrie's back in. And Big Tillman is back in too for the visitors. So Coffey's got it, defended by Kafritsis. Great defense. Tillman's got inside, just bullies that time from Zachy Bolglaze, and Tillman scores the 2. It's now just 6 points. It's been all Pakenham this quarter. Just for the viewers who have just checked in now, it was an 18-point lead here for Melbourne. It's now only 8, but great pass that time from Rhymes. He finds Stanley, who makes the easiest of layups. Melbourne needed that one desperately. Puts it down back up to 8 points. And at the other end, Freddie just does a spin move on Moultrie. And Fredrickson scores the 2. Now it's only 6 points, and Joshy is not happy again. Calls another timeout. So it's 2:35 remaining here in the second quarter. Melbourne's lead is only 6 points, 43-37. And we'll be right back. All right, so we're back here at the cage. Melbourne lead this one 43-37. But definitely Pakenham have had a great second quarter here, reducing the margin from 18 now to just 6. On the other end, Moultrie pulls up for a jump shot. He got fouled on the arm from Fredrickson as well. And I tell you what, Moultrie, I love that jump shot. He makes it and drew some contact against Freddie. And he's going to go to the line and shoot one here at the free throw line. He's not happy with the foul call that time. He's Freddie. But Moultrie's going to go to the line and shoot one. That nice looking jump shot from Moultrie. And he's still whinging out time. He's Big Freddie. Mate, the referees aren't going to change that one. So it's a 3-point play that time from Melbourne. Moultrie makes the free throw. Pakenham got it through Coffey, who's definitely run all the offense through him today. Stolen from Kafritsis, gives it to Stanley. Stanley on the other end. Stanley goes coast to coast and scores. Great pass by Kafritsis and great finish by the big fella Stanley. Great control by the big man and scores the 2. Margins back out to 11. At the other end, Fredrickson goes again on the right-hand side, on the left-hand side, but he makes the right-hand layup. Very tough finish. Fredrickson's been great in this second quarter for Melbourne, for Pakenham. At the other end, Stanley misses. Stanley gets his offensive rebound and scores with a second chance possession. Then he drew some contact. He drew some contact against Carr. So Stanley's going to go to the line and shoot one here at the free-throw line. And I think Fritz just has a cut here for Melbourne. And I think Joshy Boy, just a shout out to Joshy, coach of Melbourne, who was just helping out Kafritsis that time. Oh, and Ollie gets a lucky bounce at the free throw line, and he makes it. So Melbourne increase the margin now to 12. 51-39. At the other end, Coffey drives inside to Tillman. Tillman makes the layup, and Zachy Bolglaze has been called for the foul on Zachy Bolglaze. So Tillman scores the 2. He's going to go to the line to shoot one here. All right, so Tillman's free throw is very short. He gets the offensive rebound, and drew some contact against Bowlglaze again, which is a bit stiff. Bounce went straight to the big fella, and Tillman's going to go to the line and shoot 2 here. They will be in the bonus situation here, so Tillman's going to go to the line again to shoot a couple of free throws. So he mends it, and he makes that first one there after missing the previous free throw. So Big Tillman makes the first. And Tillman's at the line again, and he misses the second. Stanley pulls down the defensive board. Stanley's not happy about missing that free throw. Still shaking his head, the big fella, is he? At the other end, Rhymes has got it. Rhymes drives inside. Drew some, no, thought it was a foul that time. Big Stanley has it. He drew some contact. I think it's on Coffee. It will be on Coffee. So Stanley's going to go to the line. Being very aggressive is the big fella, and Stanley will shoot 2 here. 1:14 remaining here in the second quarter. Your Black Angels lead this one 51-42. Stanley goes to the line, and that first is nothing but net. And the second is fantastic. So Big Stanley goes to the free throw line, goes to the trip and makes 2 out of 2. Increases the margin now to 11. So Tillman's got inside again against Bowlglaze. Tries to bully him, finds Fredrickson for the open 3 on the wing. And Fredrickson loves it. Nothing but net from Fredrickson. He hits it. The net's actually still stuck on the ring that time. So great shot from Freddie. And at the other end, Kafritzis is on Tillman. He wants a bit of isolation basketball here. Oh, he just loses the ball, turns the ball over, trying to find Zachy Bowlglaze inside. He turns the ball over, and it will be a Pakenham ball here from the side. The ball's just gone onto the other side of the court, so we'll just have a bit of a delay here, but Pakenham will bring the ball in. They trail by 8 with 41 seconds remaining here. They could go for a 2-for-1. You would expect, you would think so. Let's see what Coach Luke has in store for the Warriors on this possession. So Coffey's got it. Finds Fredrickson. Little jab step on Moultrie. Drives inside, off the mark. Drew some contact though again. And the foul's on Moultrie. Bit of unlucky call that time, but the referee's called it for a blocking foul. So Moultrie picks up the foul call. And Fredrickson, who's been everywhere really for the Warriors in this second quarter, is going to have 2 shots here at the free throw line to cut the margin to potentially 6 points here. He makes the first. And the second, touches the ring a few times, but he makes it, so it's a 6-point margin. There's a 1 second shot clock to game clock situation here, so Melbourne will probably have the last shot here. They would love to end this quarter on a basket here. So let's see what they've got offensively. So Lucas Kafritzis finds Rhymes. Rhymes has got it, screened by Stanley. Rhymes got it inside the Stefano. Kafritzis, the 3, takes it off the mark. No good. Zachy Bowlglaze pulls down the ball, but that will do us. That will do us at half-time, ladies and gentlemen, at the cage. We have the Black Angels 53 leading the visitors Warriors 47. And we'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. So stay tuned and enjoy something to eat or something at home. And we'll be right back with the telecast very shortly. Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the cage. We're just about to start the third quarter here, just under 2 minutes remaining until we start. So Melbourne Uni lead Pakenham 53-47. Just go through some of the stats so far for this game. So leading scorers from Melbourne, Joel Rhymes has 16 points, Ollie Stanley's got 14, and Moultrie's got 10, so they're the three leading scorers for the home team. For the visitors, we've got Fredrickson, who leads all scorers with 18 points. Tillman's got 9, and Ned Carr's got 7. So they're the leading scorers so far in the game. This is going to be a very eventful and adventurous second half, you would assume. As I said earlier, both teams desperate for a win here, just to keep finals an opportunity and still a live chance. The lose out of this one, it could be very difficult to make the finals. So both teams are playing with a lot of heart and effort so far. So hopefully we can get the Black Angels over the line here. And we need everyone's support, especially the ones from watching from home too. Need everyone's support. And just want to give a little shout out to Spud McNally, Joshy McNally, who's not playing today for the Black Angels. A little shout out to him, and also to Alec Bandalowski. And Bandalowski, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for your support to the Black Angels, my friend. All right, so just waiting for, I think, the referees actually here just to come back. And looks like they're running back on court. So both teams are ready to go here, just waiting for the referees to come back out of their halftime huddle. All right, so sorry, shout out to Bandalowski again. Alec Bandalowski, I just gave you a shout out, my friend. I'm going to give you a second shout out because you're tuned in now. Little shout out to Alec Bandalowski and also to Spud McNally as well. Good on you, boys. Love your work. All right, so back here to start the third quarter. Visitors have the ball to start off. Carr's inside. Makes a little spin move that time over Stanley and scores for 2. All right, so we've got a 4-point game here. The Warriors have come back all the way down from 18. It's only 4 points, so we've got a ball game. We've got a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Kafritzis to Rocker. Rocker to Pomerson. Back to Big Rocker. Rocker inside. Stanley inside. Over Tillman scores. Great finish by the big fella. Big Stanley makes the layup. Increases the margin back out to 6 here for Melbourne. And at the other end, Fredrickson, who had the hot hand in the first half for the visitors, looks inside. Carr's got it now. A little hook shot is off the mark. Big defensive rebound by Big Rocker. On the other end, Kafritzis, coast-to-coast layup. Not close at all that time from Kafritzis, and he wasn't very happy with that one. Fredrickson has it on the other end. He might just pull up or drive. Wants a drive. Finds Big Coffee now. Coffee's got it. He's probably going to take the 3. No, passes back inside to Tillman. And Tillman, great easy pass. Oh, Burkic just misses a layup. He misses the easiest of layups. And he's laughing up and down the court that time, the big fella. Big Burkic misses. At the other end, can Melbourne pay him back? No, Rhymes misses the layup. Tillman's got it. Finds Coffee on the other end. Coffee to Fredrickson. Fredrickson drives on Pomerson. Takes the 2, scores. Fredrickson again. He scored 20 points here for the visitors. Leads all scorers in the game. Had a great second quarter. And he's so far in this third has started off fantastic. At the other end, Rhymes finds Rocker. Rocker takes a wild 3. And Rocker's off the mark again. He's taken a few outside. None of, unfortunately, I think the first one actually went through for Big Rocker, but the others have not. So at the other end, Coffee's got it with just under 10 on the shot clock remaining. Finds Tillman, finds Big Burkic. Burkic has got it. Wild shot. Fredrickson Carr takes a desperation 3. I think the shot clock's going to beat him though, and it does. Turnover that time from the Warriors. Bit too much extra passing that time from the visitors. Leads into a turnover. So Melbourne had got it through the offense, and Rhymes will have it. The offense is definitely dried off here for Melbourne. Let's see if they can kick-start something offensively here. So Kafritzis has got it now on the wing. Finds Rhymes. on the top of the key. 3 ball is off the mark. Fritzes pulls down the board to Palmerston for 3. Rims out, unfortunately for him. Pakenham got it through. Fredrickson now. Fredrickson is fouled by Palmerston on the other end. It was a hard foul that time from Palmerston, and the referees are just having a bit of a discussion here, potentially looking at upgrading this one. It was a hard call that time from Palmerston. It looks like it might be upgraded here to a unsportsmanlike. Just waiting for the referees, just having a bit of a discussion. I can see shaking heads, but they've called it just a common foul on Palmerston. So, unlucky break that time here for Melbourne. Could have been a potential upgrade there, so it's just a common foul. So it will be a Warriors ball here from the side. Carr's got it through Tillman. Burkic now. Coffey. Coffey's dancing on Kafritzis at the moment. Coffey drives inside. Carr takes it. Takes the floaters off the mark. Burkic and Carr are there for the offensive rebound. Tries to find Burkic, and Burkic wasn't ready for that pass, and Carr turns the ball over. So Melbourne have got it now through Kafritzis. Just under 7 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. So far it's been not a lot of baskets so far to start the quarter, and a turnover that time from Melbourne again. Coffey gets it. Finds big Burkic inside against Rhymes. Finds the mismatch. Burkic drives. Left-hand shot is off the mark. Stanley pulls down the defensive rebound. Rhymes runs it in transition to Rocker. Rocker turns it over too. So a lot of turnovers that time. Great defense that time from Kafritzis. He just steals it from Fredrickson and passes Big Stanley. And Stanley drew some contact from Burkic. Great defense and great hustle by the skipper, and Kafritzis gets a seal off Freddie on the other end. I thought Freddie was going to burst past him. Great hustle by Kafritzis, and he finds Big Stanley, who Stanley drew some contact, and Stanley's going to go to the line here to shoot too. And Stanley hits makes the first. Much needed point that time from Melbourne, as the offense for both teams is very much dried here in the third quarter. He misses the second, and Carr pulls down the defensive board. Fredrickson's trying to drive on the other end. It comes off, I think, Stefanor's hands, legs last, sorry, and it will be out of bounds, so it will be a Pakenham ball here from the baseline. Waruri comes back in for the visitors. He replaces Big Burkic. All right, so Coffey's got it to Tillman, to Carr. Coffey takes the 3 over Kafritzis. Nothing but air, or just, I think, grazed the top of the ring that time. Stanley gets the rebound, almost stepped out of bounds. He was actually funny laughing about that one. At the other end, Palmerston passes, trying to find Stanley. He's off Freddie's legs last, and it will be a violation against the visitors. So it will be 18 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Zachy Bolglaze checks back in for your home team, Black Angels. He replaces Big Rocker. Rhymes inside to Stanley! And Stanley flushes it home with a two-handed slam. Great pass that time from Rhymes, and a much-needed 2-point field goal for the Black Angels. At the other, great defense from Bolglaze and Kafritzis trying to pick the Pakenham defense up. So Coffey's got it, finds O'Reilly. Carr takes the 3, very short on that time. Rhymes brings down the defensive board, finds Palmerston offensively. Back out to Kafritzis. Kafritzis drives in, drew some contact. I think he drew some contact on Freddie, and Freddie's not happy with that one. I think Freddie just had his hands that time in the cookie jar. And Kafritzis drew some contact, did a spin move that time on Fredrickson. And Kafritzis, I think, got bailed out of that one. So he's going to go to the line and shoot 2 here. Let's see what Luca is made of. I know he's got a lot of people watching this one, so come on, Luca. Don't disappoint the fans. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, he just did with that free throw. He just did. That was short. I can see big man Patel there. Just give me a little graze there on the arm. So Luca at the line again. Can he make it? 1 out of 2. He misses. But I'll tell you what, it's probably a better result. He misses 2 free throws. But Big Stanley was there for another offensive rebound. And Stanley scores the 2 off the board, increasing Melbourne's margin to 9. At the other end, Carr misses. Kafritzis runs in transition. Kafritzis to Zaki Bowglaze inside. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Scores the 2. Zaki Bowglaze. Great finish that time. Even better dime by that time from Kafritzis. And Melbourne's lead back out to 11. At the other end, trying to get the ball off Tillman. He's a big boy, though. And at the other end, Fredrickson again. Fredrickson again hits a 3. Oh, that's a big shot that time in the corner from Freddie. He's the single man keeping this team in the game at the moment. He's been fantastic for the visitors. Rhymes drives inside. Contact. And Stanley gets the offensive rebound. And I cannot believe that they've called this a Pakenham ball. Stanley got the offensive rebound for the viewers at home listening. He got fouled from behind, no call. And it was clearly deflected, so he got blocked but fouled, and they've called it a Pakenham ball from the baseline. I just find it absolutely outrageous that they've called that a Pakenham ball. But regardless, Pakenham got it in offensively now. Burkic just got it. Burkic just takes the 3. No respect outside from the big fella. And Big Burkic hits the 3. Margin's now just 5 after 2 made 3s from the visitors. Let's see what Melbourne got offensively here. So they're running through Stanley to Bowglaze. Here's Kafritzis back to Stanley. Stanley inside against Tillman. Lose the ball. Kafritzis has at the top with 5. Pulls up, takes a 1-dribble 3s off the mark. Palmerston, great defense, offensive rebound. Rhymes open 3 on the wing is good. Much needed 3-point field goal by Rhymes. And he hits it. And I've just missed a bit of action there that time from Kafritzis and Coffey. And both guys hit the deck that time. And there's some contact from Kafritzis and Coffey too. Both players aren't very happy with each other that time. So Kafritzis is being called for the foul. I think that's his third personal that time. So it will be a Pakenham ball from the baseline. And there's just a bit of sweat here on the floor. So thank you to the sweepers. And we'll be right back in a couple of seconds or so by the time we get the floor swept here. As there's just a little bit of juice out there. So in the meantime, there was some subs for Melbourne. Nick Patel is back into your game. And also Moultrie. And Kafritzis is taking a spell with also Stefano as well, who goes to the bench. So Pakenham have got it. They are down by 8 with 3:15 remaining here in the third quarter. So Coffey's got it for the visitors. Finds Big Burkic. Burkic to Fredrickson. Back out to Burkic. He wants to go again for 3. Doesn't take it. Puts on the floor. Fredrickson. Burkic. All right, he's open for 3 now again. Big Burkic. He's off the mark. Rims out. Unfortunate for him, but good news for the Black Angels as they get the stop defensively. Patel's pass is turned the ball over by Fredrickson. You tell the game has definitely slowed down a little bit here, though. So Freddie takes it inside. The little runner hits it off a couple of times, hits off the ring and drops. It's now only 6 points. It's game on here. He's been fantastic so far for the visitors. At the other end, Zaki Bowglaze loves a look at the three-pointer. And I think Zaki Bowglaze hits the 3. And I'll tell you what, folks, that could be his first 3, I believe, for the year. He did tell me last week he hasn't hit a 3 all year. I believe that's his first 3 he's hit all year for the Black Angels. It's coming at a huge time for them. And at the other end, I hope I'm right with that call. If I wasn't, I would be a bit silly. But at the other end, Burkic drives it inside. drew some contact from Stanley on the arm, and Burkic is going to go to the line here to shoot 2. All right, Burkic makes the first. And he makes the second 2. So a 7-point game here. Melbourne lead this one by 7 with 2:01 remaining here in the third quarter. The great man Nicholas Patel brings the ball up to Zachy Bowglaze. Stanley's now got it to Moultrie. Moultrie finds Bowglaze. Can't find Rhymes there. Finds Stanley though for the runner. Is just off the mark. Defensive ball by Waruri. And Coffey's got it for the visitors. Just pulls up for 3. Over Rhymes, off the mark. Stanley pulls down the defensive board. He's been everywhere again on the defensive and offensive rebounds, just like last week. He was an absolute monster last week for Melbourne. Rhymes now got it on Coffey. Rhymes, step back 2 is off the mark. Burkic pulls down the defensive board, and they look to run it in transition here, the visitors. Fredrickson takes the 3. Tough shot that time. Great contest by Zachy Bowglaze. At the other end, Moultrie's got it. Moultrie, I think he's just going to pull up here. No, he drives inside for the little runner. Well done by Moultrie. Moultrie scores the 2. Puts the margin back out to 9. Now for the home team. Coffey's got it. Oh, great feed that time to Waruri, and Waruri makes the easiest of layups. Great cut that time. Inside, scores the easiest of layups. See if Melbourne can answer on the other end. Rhymes tries to find Patel. Back to Rhymes. Zachy Bowglaze inside. I love the effort in the scoop shot that time from Zachy Bowglaze. Oh, what a finish. He loves that one. He's been great. Great quarter from Zachy Bowglaze. Much needed 2 from Melbourne just to have it extend the lead out to 9. Let's hope that the Pakenham don't get a score here, but it will be a foul call against Nick Patel. It will be Melbourne's 4th team foul here. So a bit of a smart foul that time from Patel. So it's 2.5 seconds remaining here in the third. Pakenham have got it on the side here, so they've still got an opportunity here to score. Let's see what they're running from the sideline here. So Coffey's got it on the inbounds. Tries Burkic. Burkic loses the ball. He loses it off hands. He's complaining it's not off him, but I tell you what, big fella, it was completely off you, mate. And I tell you what, there is a technical foul called. There is a technical foul called, I believe, on Freddie on 13. And Melbourne, I think it's going to be Stefano or Stanley. I think surely it's going to be Stefano. It's going to be Stefano. Stefano's going to go to the line to shoot 1 here. There is 1.3 remaining here in the third quarter. This to put the margin to 10. He misses it. Stefano misses the free throw, unfortunately. But Melbourne have got the ball from the baseline. They lead by 9. They've got 1.3 to go. They've got to inbound it, though, from the baseline. So it's going to be a tough one here. And just to let you know, Balakis, he's not playing out there, all right? McNally is not out there today. At the other end, Patel takes a prayer from half court. Okay, and Patel, you have to go back to practice, mate, to try that one out. All right, so that was nothing but air from Patel. He gives you a wing too, Patel. He's off the mark. But Melbourne lead this one 72-63 after 3 quarters. Get ready, folks. This is going to be a great, exciting last quarter, so make sure you stay tuned in.
All right, guys, welcome back to the cage. It's your home team, the Black Angels lead this one 72-63 against the Pakenham Warriors. 9-point lead here. Just the last bit of shout-outs, guys. Thank you again for tuning in. Hopefully we can get this the Black Angels team over the line here in a very nail-mining game here. So, very exciting last quarter here. We'll see what Melbourne are like. Hopefully they can pull off with the win. But I'll tell you what, they've been gutsy. The Warriors have been gutsy to get back after trailing by 18 points at quarter time. It actually was 20 at the last possession for the last quarter until Coffee scored that too. So let's see if we can bring the Black Angels over the line here. So Melbourne will have the first possession of the last quarter. Palmerston finds Zachy Bolglaze. Zachy Bolglaze is just dancing at the top. Finds Patel. Patel inside. Finds Stefanor with 4 seconds remaining. Stefanor drives in. Blocked by Freddie. Blocked by Freddie out of bounds. It will be a Warriors in transition. There's a bit of contact that time from Stefanor Palmerston and Fredrickson. And it will be a foul that time called on I believe, Palmerston. Just a bit of contact that time from both guys as they were bringing up the ball. So it will be a Pakenham ball here from the baseline. So Carr's got it against Patel. Great defense by the little man Patel. And at the other end, Palmerston gets it steal. Palmerston to Moultrie. Moultrie loses it. He just lost the ball, unfortunately, out of bounds. Okay, will be a Pakenham ball here out of bounds. All right, so Coffey's got it now. So Coffey's got it for Pakenham. That would have been a nice position there if Melbourne could have got a 2 there, but Coffey's got it through Carr. Back to Coffey. Coffey finds Big Burkic inside. Little spin move is very nice by Big Burkic. And Burkic is going to go to the line and shoot 2 here. All right, so subs here for Rhymes. So Rhymes is going to come back in here for Melbourne. Patel will come out. So Burkic is going to go to the line here now to shoot 2. Here for the Warriors to cut the margin potentially to 7 if he makes these free throws. And the first one is a brick. Misses the first. So Burkic now will take his second one here at the line. Okay, Burkic misses both. So Stanley pulls down the board. Rhymes has got it. Rhymes has got it on the wing. Takes out the mid-range jump shot, is off the mark, off the glass. Pakenham got it now, bring the ball up through Coffey. Coffey's got it, drives inside. Tillman is there for the open dunk. And the big fella gets upstairs for the 2-hand flush. He loves that too, does Big Tillman. He cuts the margin now to 7. Great feed that time from Coffey. I don't think Coffey has missed a minute of this game too, ladies and gentlemen. He's played, I believe, the whole game, so shout out to Big Coffey. At the other end, Moultrie! Moultrie, little runner, is absolutely perfect. He hits the floor too, does Moultrie. He scores, though, and he puts the margin back out to 9 here for the home team. So Carr's got it now on the wing. Carr spin move on Stanley. That was fantastic. Great feed, great finish that time from Carr over Big Stanley, and Carr scores the 2. Melbourne run it through Zachy Bolglaze now to Rhymes. Rhymes finds Stefanor for 3. He's open, misses. Defensive read by Tillman. Coffey's now got it to Fredrickson. Fredrickson drives to the ring, scores. Nice drive that time from Fredrickson. Margin's now only just 5. Visitors are coming back at the other end. Stanley scores the one-handed little floater. Great feed inside from Joel Rhymes, and Stanley kicks himself out to another 2-pointer. They're trying to find Tillman inside. Great feed that time from Coffey. And Tillman scores the 2. He was just posting up Zachy Bolglaze, I believe, on that possession, and scores the open 2. At the other end, Rhymes takes the 3 on the wing, is off the mark. defensive board from Burkic that time. Coffey's bringing it all up. Now to Carr. Carr, wow, what a finish. What a finish from Ned Carr. And he makes a shot 2 against Stanley. It's a blocking foul. Great finish by Carr. He's going to go to the line here to shoot 1. The margin is only 3, ladies and gentlemen. It's only 3. The visitors have reduced this margin, and it's pretty much been this 5 on the court here. They're starting 5, who they've relied on pretty much for the whole game here. And I'll tell you what, they have absolutely done a fantastic job since quarter time. As I said earlier, it was 18 at quarter time. It's now only 3, and Carr could make this 2 if he makes the free throw. And the free throw was short, but I tell you what, he gets a lucky bounce and makes it. So it's a 2-point game here for the Black Angels. Moultrie's got it. Moultrie finds Big Rocker. Rocker to Rhymes. Rhymes drives on Burkic, drew some contact and makes the layup. Great drive by Rhymes. Great finish on the left-hand side, but he finished it with the right, which is somehow fantastic. So Rhymes is going to go to the line and shoot 1 here. Great finish, drew some contact as well, and he trips. He'll go to the line and shoot 1 here to potentially increase the margin back out to 5. And he unfortunately misses the free throw. Tillman pulls down the defensive board with his team trailing by 4 with just over 6 minutes remaining here in the 4th and final quarter here at the cage. Carr on Bowglaze. Passes back out to Burkic. Burkic to Fredrickson. Fredrickson drives. Little floatos off the mark. Zachy Bowglaze, great defensive board. Pulls it down. Rhymes is running there. A 4-on-3. Coffey steals it, but he draws some contact too because he grabbed Rhymes' arm. And it will be a foul call that time from Coffey. And it will be a Melbourne ball here on the side. Second team foul here for the visitors. Stanley comes back in for the Black Angels. He replaces Zachy Bowglaze, who I think has been fantastic in his minutes so far today. So Moultrie inbounds to Rhymes. Rhymes drives inside, draws some contact. I think it was Tillman that time on the arm, and it was Tillman who picks up the foul that time for the visitors. Rhymes takes it inside, drew some contact, and he's going to go to the line here to shoot 2. So Joel Rhymes at the line. He misses the first. Hopefully he can make this one to increase the margin from 4 to 5 here for Melbourne. And he misses the second as well. And it will be a violation against Coffey. So Coffey is called for the violation that time. So it'll be another free throw here for Rhymes. So hopefully he can make one here. And he makes it. So he makes 1 out of 2 that time, does Joel Rhymes. Melbourne have a 5-point lead here, so Freddie's got it for the visitors. Looks to run a horn set here. Let's see what they've got offensively. So Freddie's still got it. Finds the Coffey. Coffey takes the 3 on the wing, is just off the mark. Great defense and great rebound by Big Rocker. All right, so Moultrie's got it now, got it for the home team. Moultrie, Stanley, finds Rocker. Stanley again to Kafritzis. What's Kafritzis got now on the top? So finds Moultrie. Moultrie's trying to dance on Freddie. Moultrie drives inside, the little runner's off the mark. Stanley's trying to get the offensive rebound. Can't get it because Big Burkic is there. And at the other end, Carr's got it. Carr takes a little turnaround. Jay gets the friendly roll. Nice 2-point field goal from Carr. It's now down just to 3 points again. It's going back and forth to 5, to 2, to 3. Kafritzis finds Rocker. Rocker takes the 3. He's off the mark again. He's Big Rocker. Fredrickson's now got it for the visitors. Looks to drive inside. Little floater is kissed off the glass for 2. And Josh is not happy with that one. Joshy is not happy with that one for Melbourne. He scores the 2. Does Fredrickson again. And there is a timeout called from Melbourne here. So it's a 79-78 lead here. Melbourne, we've got a 1-point ball game. And it's game on here. All right, so welcome back here to the cage, ladies and gentlemen. We have an absolute nail-biter here between the 6th place Pakenham Warriors and the 7th place Melbourne Uni Black Angels. So Melbourne lead this one 79-78. They pretty much led the whole game here, but the Warriors just keep answering after answering calls, and they drew the margin down just to 1 point now here. Great possession and great play from the timeout from Melbourne. Rhymes finds Stanley, and Stanley's going to go to the line here to shoot 2 after getting snapped on the arm there that time from Carr. So Stanley's going to shoot 2. Stanley makes the first free throw. Increases the margin now just to 2 for Melbourne. And he misses the second. Great rebound, offensive rebound by Zachy Bolglaze. Tell you what, I've loved his effort today, Zachy Bolglaze. He's been fantastic. And he's got it offensively too. Tries to take Tillman on. He got fouled on the arm. Actually, he got hit on the head, sorry. And Tillman picks up the foul. And Zachy Bolglaze, great hustle. And he'll go to the free throw line here to shoot 2. Great result that time for Melbourne, because also that puts them in the bonus. So the last 4:11 remaining here in the last quarter, the Black Angels are going to shoot free throws for every foul call. So hopefully they can get more aggressive here and go to the free throw line more. So Zachy Bolglaze misses the first. They've just missed a few free throws here in the second half of Uni. So hopefully they can rectify that and make a couple of free throws here to increase the margin. And Zachy Bolglaze does. And he makes a second, so it's a 3-point ball game after that second free throw. 81-78 lead for Melbourne. Just over 4 minutes remaining here in the last quarter. Coffey's got it to the hot man, Fredrickson. Fredrickson, the easiest of layups. Looks like he's cramping on the other end, is Big Freddy. He did last session as well, but he makes the easiest of layups on the other end. Rhymes on the wing, finds Kafritzis for 3, just rims off the mark. And he's no good, is Kafritzis. Great hustle by Zachy Bolglaze again. And Zachy Bolglaze, it came off Fredrickson's hands off last, so it will be a Melbourne ball here from the baseline. With 12 seconds here remaining here on the shot clock. 1 point lead here for Melbourne. Moultrie's got it, takes the runners off the mark. And there's a foul call that time on, I believe, Tillman again. It is on Tillman, and I believe that could be his 5th. It's number 4 or number 5. I'm just waiting for it, and it is number 5 for Big Tillman. So, Tillman, see you later, mate. You are done for the day. So it'll be 2 shots to Stanley. Great effort that time from Stanley. He got the offensive rebound from the Moultrie miss. And Stanley will go to the line here to shoot 2 again. Just got a bit of sweat here on the floor, so we're just mopping that one up for you folks at home. So, and for the players out there, for the player safety. But on the other end, Stanley goes to the free throw line, and that free throw was just magical. Big Stanley, nothing but net. Let's hope he can make it 2 out of 2. Big Stanley. And I'll tell you what, he can. Great work, big fella. Makes 2 out of 2 at the free throw line. Melbourne's lead is back out to 3. It's been end-to-end so far. Melbourne have always led this whole game. Coffey takes the 3 on the other end, misses. Big Burkic on the other end is blocked by Kafritzis. He loves it, big Kafritzis on the other end. Rhymes takes it inside, finds Kafritzis. There's Moultrie. Great hustle by and great defense by Kafritzis that time. Here's Moultrie against Big Burkic. Oh, Big Burkic, what are you doing out there, big fella? He's dancing. Moultrie's dancing over him there. Finds Zachy Bolglaze inside. 4 on the shot clock. Someone's going to shoot it. Kafritzis Rhymes shoots on the wing. Bang! Bang, bang, bang! John Rhymes hits a massive 3. And a timeout called by Pakenham. Oh, Rhymes hits a big 3. A big clutch 3 for Melbourne. And the bench absolutely loved that one. They lead now by 6. And Pakenham call a timeout after that made field goal. Big shot there by Joel Rhymes. And the lead is now 6 here for the home team. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at the cage. A big 3 on that last possession that time from Joel Rhymes has increased the margin here for Melbourne. It was 3, and I tell you what, Rhymes hits a big 3 on the other end, and Melbourne lead this one by 6. And I love your work, big Morphs too. Thank you, Morphs. Love the message, thank you. Ned Carr on the other end misses. Great rebound that time from the guy just checked in, Rariri, and Carr goes again for a little floater. He's off the mark, and Melbourne get the defensive rebound, which is fantastic. And Kafritzis has it to Big Stanley. Finds Zachy Bolglaze. Zachy Bolglaze to Moultrie. Moultrie's got it against Big Freddie. Moultrie takes a tough 3, drew some contact as well from Freddie. Bit of a silly foul that time from Freddie. And Moultrie is going to go to the line and shoot 3. Great result for Melbourne here. So the clock stops. Probably a better result for Pakenham because the clock is stopped here. But it's a 6-point lead here for Melbourne. It could be 9 here if Moultrie can hit these free throws. Hopefully. I'm not sure why Kafritzis is having a bit of laugh there at half court. So just having a bit of a smile, I think, with a couple of guys in the attendance there in the crowd. So, well done, Kafritzis. All right, so Moultrie hits the first free throw. And he hits a second free throw too. And Jamal Roberto, just a little shout to Jamal Roberto. I forgot to give you a good shout out earlier in the game. So I do love your work for the Phoenix, mate. Keep up the good work. But I'll tell you what, on the other end, Moultrie hits all 3 free throws and increases the margin for Melbourne here to 9. 89-80 with just over 2 to go here. I think a three-point field goal, an open three from Maruri. Nothing but pure air. I don't know what are you doing out there, mate, but it was a nothing but air three that time from Maruri, and there was no defense on him, no respect at the other, and Rhymes can't hit the little floater. He misses. Stanley's trying to get the offensive rebound. He couldn't get it. And Pakenham got it through Freddie, and Freddie drew some contact from Zachy Bolglaze, and Fredrickson's going to go to the line here to shoot too. All right, so Fredrickson's going to go to the line to shoot too. With 1:34 here remaining here in the last quarter. Fredrickson makes the first free throw. And he misses the second. Stanley pulls down the defensive rebound, and Kafritzis is running the ball up now for offense for Melbourne. Stanley tries to find Rhymes. He does find Rhymes now to Zachy Bolglaze. Zachy Bolglaze to Kafritzis. Kafritzis drives in, almost loses it. There's 3 seconds remaining. Off some hands, and it will be a 24-second violation. His pass is a turnover, and we'll be packing the ball with 1:08 here remaining here in the last quarter. Disappointing, couldn't get a shot up on that possession. At the other end, Fredrickson just pulls up, takes 3 drills, pulls up, takes the 3, he's off the mark. Big Burkic gets the offensive rebound, back to Fredrickson, passes to Carr. Carr drives inside. Good foul by Zachy Bolglaze, because he couldn't hit the jump, he couldn't hit the layup, drew some contact. But Carr will, regardless, will go to the line here to shoot too. Good foul by Zachy Bolglaze, make him earn it at the free throw line here for big Ned Carr. And Ned Carr makes the first free throw. Cuts the margin now to 7. Now he's got one more at the line, and he makes it as well. So he cuts the margin down to 6 with 56 remaining here. So Melbourne run it, just want some good quality shots here offensively. So Stanley's got it to Rhymes. It's good when Rhymes has got it in his hands. Pull-up jump shot, midi is fantastic. Joel Rhymes from the free throw line scores. Increases the margin back out to 8 now for Melbourne. At the other end, Carr drives on Stanley. He's not no good. Now Burkic gets the offensive rebound. Drives it against Kafritzis. Okay, I think Lucas has hurt himself here on the head. Is it going to be a defense or is it going to be an offensive foul call here? The referees are having a word here, and it will be a foul on Kafritzis on the hold. So it's on to Kafritzis. He's not happy with the foul call, is Kafritzis. He's never really pleasant when there's a foul call on him. But it will be a bonus situation foul call against him. So Big Burkic is going to go to the line here to shoot 2 here for the visitors. Kafritzis is still whinging about that foul call that time. He's walking up the court. He's just shaking his head. All right, but tell you what, you know what the saying is, guys? Ball don't lie because he missed the first free throw. And Burkic, he makes the second. All right, and Joshy calls a good timeout here for Melbourne. 31.8 remaining here in the last quarter. Melbourne lead this one 91-84, and we'll be right back. Let's hope the Black Angels can hold on here, guys, and win this ball game. Just got to give a good shout out to Scotty Rhymes as well. Thank you for your lovely message, my friend, from Batsman Bay, where he's at the moment. So good on you, Scotty Rhymes. I know you love and support the Black Angels. So thank you for your support. Now, just heard the assistant coach here for the Warriors. They've just signalled a timeout here if Melbourne are to score a 2-pointer. So hopefully for Melbourne's case here, they can just wind down the game clock, the shot clock, get a good shot offensively. And I'll tell you what, wrap this one up and get the win and get out of here. So it will be 14 on the shot clock here because they've Melbourne have advanced the ball here on the sideline. All right, so Palmerston's got it for Melbourne, who's just checked back in. Finds Kafritzis on the wing. Kafritzis finds Rhymes. Surely drew some contact, but no call fouled. He finds Stanley, though, for the open layup, and Stanley scores. Great play from Melbourne. And a quick timeout, as I said, guys, at home. I called it. Call a timeout from the Warriors after the made field goal from Stanley. Great possession from Joshy Boy and the team. And that could be the win. That could be the winner right there, ladies and gentlemen. They lead by 9. Your Black Angels with 27.9 remaining here in the last quarter. Hopefully they can hang on here. They've done a lot of hard work here to just, you know, be in control of the game, be winning the whole game, but you've got to hold it as well. So they've done a really good job. So hopefully they can hang on here to the win here, can the Black Angels, and get out of the cage with the W. All right, so we're just about to resume play here after the Pakenham timeout that time. So with 27.9 seconds remaining here in the last quarter, Pakenham will inbound the ball. They're trying to find Big Burkic, who's just been solid all night for them. Finds Fredrickson. Fredrickson finds Carr. Little one-hand floater. He's off the mark. Stanley pulls down the defensive board. And I'll tell you what, guys, that will be an absolute wrap. That is going to be all she wrote here at the cage. Big Stefan or Palmerston just got fouled on the arm. A bit of a desperate foul that time from the visitors. But the Black Angels are going to win this game here. Palmerston's going to go to the line here to shoot two with 16.8 remaining here in the last. Just a put of icing on the cake here and hopefully get a double-digit win here for the home team. And hopefully he does. And I tell you what, Palmerston, well done, my friend. He makes the first. All right, so Palmerston stepping up, taking a couple of dribbles. He misses the second, unfortunately. Rebound that time from Wariri. Fredrickson's got it to Carr. Carr with 10 seconds remaining, drives in time against Stanley. Stanley says, not in my house. And almost stripped it off him, but he couldn't get it. And it looks like it's going to be a desperation. Timeout that time from Pakenham. So it's 10 points here at the moment. I think I just heard that the Black Angels need to hopefully win this one by 9. So I'm not sure exactly what that was about, but we'll be right back, guys. But Pakenham just called a timeout here. So 7.4 remaining here in the last quarter. Looks like they'll be running some from here, from the sideline here, will the visitors, to score. And I can just see Coffey's actually running the timeout here for the visitors. So stepping up, the true leader he is. So it's a 10-point margin here. So we're about to resume play here with 7.4 seconds remaining here. So it will be a Pakenham ball. And I just heard Joshy just call a timeout too if there is a basket here for Pakenham. So I've just heard that hopefully for the Black Angels case here, don't want to be biased, but the Black Angels need to hopefully win this one by more than 9 for, I believe, goal difference here. So back at the other end, Burkic makes the N1 play. Burkic makes the N1 play off the pass from Coffrey, and he makes it with the foul call, so it's 8 points. And he scores it. So he's going to go to the line and shoot one. So Moultrie checks back in for Melbourne, so I think it's for the head-to-head. They've got to, whoever, it's up for, hopefully up 9 points, for the Black Angels. So Burkic goes to the line. He makes the free throw too, and it will be a timeout for Melbourne. So just going back, it's a 7-point game, but Melbourne need to win this one by 9. So let's see, they just need a basket here. Let's see, hopefully we can get the boys over the line and score a basket here to make sure they've got their head-to-head here. But we will see what both teams have installed here, both offensively and defensively on this possession. And I've just been advised from Scotty Rhymes to give out a shout-out to Parmesh from Auckland, New Zealand. Parmesh, I love your work, my friend. Thank you for tuning into the podcast and the telecast. All right, so we're back, guys. So 6.6 remaining here. So the game's a wrap. Melbourne will win this game, which is fantastic. But they need to win this game, hopefully by 9. So they've got the head-to-head lead over the Warriors here. So both teams have they're over the foul limit here. So any foul here, they will go to the free throw line. Palmerston's trying to find Moultrie. Moultrie takes a tough three in the corner. And he hits it. He hits it. Moultrie hits the three in the corner, and they lead this one now by 10. They've got the head-to-head, and it's a great result from Melbourne. Moultrie hits a massive three, and he absolutely loves it. And at the other end, Pakenham turn the ball over from the inbounds, and Melbourne will have the ball here from the baseline. Great result here for the Black Angels. Number one, they get the win. Number one, they've got the goal head. The head-to-head now advantage over this team. So if both teams are a draw, they will have the lead here. And Moultrie takes a desperation three, and he's off the mark. He got fouled by Coffey, but there was no foul call. Moultrie hits a massive, massive, massive three, and Melbourne love it. Melbourne love it. They win. They lead, but they win it by 10. They had their head-to-head as well. Great win by the home team. And I hope you guys at home enjoyed the telecast tonight with your Black Angels getting the victory 97 against a gutsy Warriors outfit 87. Get home safe if you guys are at the arena. If you guys are watching at home, hope you had a good night and good night from the cage. Go Black Angels.